Hi everyone, I am Iva Aki, a BSHM student of Davao Oriental State University. So for today's video is all about the teenage pregnancy. So what is teenage pregnancy? According to the World Health Organization, teenage pregnancy, also referred to as adolescent pregnancy, is when a female adolescent is pregnant before the age of 20. Adolescence is defined as the time between the age of 10 and 19 years old. Pregnancy can occur with sexual interaction following the start of ovulation, which can occur before the first menstrual period but typically occurs after the onset of periods. Early pregnancy is one of the pressing issues Filipino youths are facing today. Among the Asian members, the Philippines has one of the highest rate of teenage pregnancy. Every day, more than 500 teenagers get pregnant and give birth. Teen pregnancy is a problem that affects the entire community as well as families and individuals. It often occurs together with premarital sex, when the news must reach both parents, parties, issues areas. A spring of ideas flash before one's eyes, but they only register two, either to back the hick up and have the child with all its benefits and drawback, or to get the heel and have the child with both options. As a result of COVID-19 pandemic in the Philippines, where 7.3 million Filipinos lost their job and where schools have been closed since March 2020, there are worries about young girls becoming pregnant too soon because they are no longer in the physical environment that serves as their usual protective settings, which is the school settings. 2,411 females between the age of 10 and 14 gave birth in 2019 before the pandemic. Over the past 11 years, there has been a long-term increase in the number of teenage pregnancies in the nations. A higher risk of health issues like preeclampsia, anemia, getting STDs, sexual transmitted illnesses, early birth, postpartum hemorrhage, and poor mental health outcomes is also linked to teenage pregnancy. Violence and sadness are more prevalent in teenage men, which can raise the likelihood of mental problems with an inadequate complementary feeding and breastfeeding, frequent infection, and adequate food, health, and care. Mothers who are in poor mental health are more likely to have low birth weight babies. The cycle continues through the generations as the low birth weight baby grow into a stunted child teenager, and finally a malnourished pregnant woman who has another low birth weight baby. Based on my experience, I have met many young people who got pregnant early, especially among my friends. And I have a friend who told me that she wants to get married, and I asked why. She said she loved the boy so much that she wanted to get pregnant. She ruined her future just for a man. You can love, but you will never know that you can destroy the future. That you will do everything to lose the man you love. They only think about today. They don't think about what will happen to them tomorrow. I asked a friend of mine who is like a sister to me. I said to her, "Are you regret?" She answered to me that she was regret because now she wants to go to college but she can't because she has a baby. One of the disadvantages of early pregnancy is not being able to finish study, not having a decent job to support the family. And there are also others who put their baby up for abortion. Others abort their baby because others are not ready yet. Therefore, the youth are one of the burdens of the country, especially their parents, because they cannot support themselves. So it is still the parents who provide for them and their child. The parents never failed to remind us that even though life is difficult, they still educate their children for us or us because they don't have the will to leave us only education. So we should not ignore all the fatigue and suffering of our parents just to that we can study and provide for our needs. We should not rush into such things because we will only regret it and we will still be the one who will suffer. That's why our country is not developing because of the many people who, even though they are poor and have nothing to eat, they continue to have more children, continue to get pregnant. So the problem of our country only get worse. We young people should avoid early pregnancy because we are not helping our own country. But we are one of the heavy burdens now because from 12 years old to up, a young mother has become. We should not forget what Dr. Jose Rizal said, that the youth is the hope of the people of the country. Where are the youth now? If it really can't be stopped, there is a solution. For adolescents who are sexual active using effective contraceptives, control, pills, condom, the patch, the vaginal ring, the intrauterine device or IUD, and or injectable birth control methods. Every time they have sexual intercourse will reduce chances of unwanted pregnancy. Guys, we need to have a goal to finish our study, help the family, make up for all the hardship of our parents, and find a good job before starting a family of our own. I hope we learned a lot from this topic. Thank you everyone once again. I am Ivy Aki, leaving you a quote: during your life, never stop dreaming. No one can take away your dream. And that's all. Thank you. Goodbye.